Polygon, you guys know, one of the biggest L1, L2s out there. They're really targeting games now. You're starting to see them attract a lot of gaming projects. Normally, you don't think about that with Polygon, but they have become the largest, second largest gaming blockchain. This is in terms of user activity. What's interesting is if you look at this, Wax is #1 by far. And they used to be very, very popular in 2021, but I don't hear too much about Wax. But amazingly, they are still the most active by far. So maybe a good time to be looking at Wax again too. I'm gonna do some more research on them and see what else they have done over the years. But Polygon definitely is growing by leaps and bounds. A lot of enthusiasm over EKZVM, right? And they even partnered with Immutable X recently to kind of promote ZK-EVM, which is just a scaling solution for smart contracts. There's a lot of scaling solutions for the chain itself, but as for processing the smart contracts, there's not a lot of scaling solutions out there. But Polygon is about to launch it. That's why they partner with Immutable X, and I'm sure they will partner up with others that are kind of in the L2 space. And then you have a lot of games coming aboard. Here's one, Lollipop NFT racing game that's coming from David Ayer. Polygon is definitely a powerhouse. That's why I'm so bullish on Polygon. And they are trying to grow out. Not only just, their dApps, but also trying to really grow their GameFi space. Avalanche has been growing by leaps and bounds also recently, right? Partnering up with a lot like the likes of Amazon. Here's one. They're partnering up with SK Planet to expand the Asian footprint because they want to expand and bring in a lot of dApps and game makers. Like, for example, District 9 Director is launching a Web3 game, and they're launching their own subnet. So Avalanche right now is in a process of getting more subnets, which are essentially chains within Avalanche, and the chains can talk to each other and they can utilize the resources in the main chain, Avalanche, right? And we have heard of other games like DeFi Kingdoms that have come aboard Avalanche already. They're also making a big push not only to just get dApps and subnets, but also to just get games. Games, if you think about GameFi, games, maybe metaverses, they're kind of like a natural extension of Web 2 to Web 3, right? Like, it's a natural extension because people don't even know. They're just playing something that's cool or addictive or whatever, right? It's a really easy way to make that transition to get them from Web 2, where they're paying for the game or paying for in-game items, to 3, where you're playing to earn items that you can actually own and sell. It's totally different, but it's a really easy way, if you think about it, to bring users in to the space. And here's the subnets that's launching. It's still relatively small, but it's growing. It's growing. And DeFi Kingdoms was the very first subnet on Avalanche. Cardano whales. Cardano whales continue to accumulate, just like Bitcoin whales and Bitcoin holders. Cardano whales accumulate 560 million ADA in just 2 weeks. There's a lot of exciting interoperability stuff that's been happening on Cardano. This may be the reason, right? Not only do they have their stablecoin, but there's several projects, one that's bringing EVM compatibility, plus they're still working on trying to finish up the governance. I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening on Cardano right now, right? Really no surprise at this point. When there's FOMO, there's FOMO. And because of China's decision to go gung-ho into crypto, it seems like, right? You have another company, construction giant XCMG, that's choosing Conflux for NFTs and future applications, right? So it does seem like they are making moves right now, power moves. And I do believe all the other crypto companies in Asia, they are paying attention. They may be moving back to Hong Kong after exiting and going to Singapore and everywhere else, right? Could be happening. Doge is surging because of some Elon news. Not direct news. Twitter is partnering up, or X Corp, okay, whatever it's called now, is partnering up with eToro to let users trade stock and crypto. Okay, and this is coming out today. I don't know how integrated it is, or you press a link and it just goes to eToro. I mean, if that's the case, not that integrated. But if they can integrate it directly into Twitter, right, most people on Twitter are not going to be trading stocks. They're going to be trading crypto. right? So this is the reason why Doge is going up, because Elon is finally building all these new features to make Twitter a super app, which is what he said at the beginning, right? Is starting to happen. And this is going to also help Bitcoin and Ethereum and everything else out there that people love. So this is what's happening, right? So we'll see. Obviously, I haven't tested it out yet, but if this is very successful, it'll be great. And then, of course, we'd love to see Twitter come out with their own wallet, their self-custody wallet, right? So if you buy from eToro, let's say, then you can hold it in the Twitter wallet. That would be even better, right? And that may be something he's working on right now. I don't know. But that's one of the reasons why Doge is going up today. Also, there's some controversy. People keep saying that Elon owned an emerald mine before. And then Elon said, I'll pay $1 million Doge for the proof of this mine's existence. And then someone found an article back in 2015 when Elon said that his father had a share in the emerald mine. So I don't know if this guy is going to be winning this $1 million Doge or not, but that has something to do with Doge. And this other project, Ripple, well, the SEC is also getting desperate. Filed a new argument, and I'm no lawyer, but the ones that have reviewed this thinks it's absolutely silly, and the judge on this case will basically dismiss it or throw it out, right? So it does seem like Ripple is winning, SEC is getting desperate, and this may be coming to a conclusion soon, sooner than expected. If we have this conclude, let's say in the next 60 days, 90 days, right? I mean, this could definitely be a catalyst to drive Bitcoin entire market higher, because it'll be the first time SEC really loses a major case, and it could set the precedents for so many things in the future. So this could be coming to an end soon. What about Ethereum? Today is the start. 8 hours, 42 minutes. The upgrade will commence. And so far, it seems like there's very little people that want to sell. Very, very little. So this is going to be absolutely fantastic. When the Shanghai upgrade is over, Ethereum will allow people to unstake or unlock their ETH, which has been locked in for years, right? But I covered this. Right now, only about 15% of the circulation is locked in or staked in validators. But imagine when that 15% climbs to 60% or 70% or 80% for Ethereum, it's going to cause Ethereum to be very, very, very deflationary afterwards, because that fear of not being able to take your ETH out goes away. Probably doubled too. ETH, of course, yesterday started skyrocketing above 2,100. Just last week, it was still stuck at like 1,1800, right? A huge jump within just a matter of week. Options trading on Ethereum sky high, even higher than Bitcoin at this point. Okay, there are a lot of people very excited about Ethereum. Also, liquidations. A ton of short liquidations on Ethereum side. That's awesome. That's what we want to see. Get all the bears, get all the shorters out. No one wants them in this space, right? The more we liquidate on, the better. The more short squeeze we have overall, the better it is as well. And then here, for people that are afraid of, ETH being unstaked and dumped, look at this. The total value is actually an all-time high right now. Well, this has also helped the fact that the price went up per ETH, but still, it's at its highest point ever. This is including when ETH was at like $5,000, okay, 4,000 something back in 2021. So think about it. ETH being at 21,000 now, there's more deposited right now or staked than before when ETH was at like 5,000. That's incredible.